Curry to this Moose Lodge. we were respectful and did not come on. I will just tell one story. Mike and I have known each other a long time, and I'm thrilled to see him again. But in 2004 or so, I was asked to give the baccalaureate address to the General Theological Seminary's graduating class, which is a big honor. I'm the speaker, right? And the dean sends me a letter asking me to do this and said, I'd like you to know that the last 2 years, the preachers were Desmond Tutu and Michael Curry. I just saw the look on the face of all the students. Tutu, Curry, who? But we're thrilled you're here. And it is, as I said in the news service article, your visit is a shot in the arm to us.
Yes, yes.
Those two packages right back there. You know, Santa Claus comes early in eastern North Carolina.
Yes, I heard that.
And we found something for you under the tree this morning. And I need this. Let's make sure we have the right one. Yes. This is for you. And I'm going to ask you to open it because I want everybody to see it. And Matt and Sonny, are you all still with us? Have y'all exhausted yourselves and fallen? Could you come up here, please? This is Matt Stockard, Canon Matt Stockard, and Canon Sonny Brown from the diocese from Kinston. The bishop is very busy this morning, and he is not with us, and we miss him, and you tell him we missed him.
He's up at Christchurch, and he misses y'all too.
Well, we're glad. But anyway, we're glad that you're here because Matt is our friend. He's been looking after us for a long time. And we have a gift for you all to take back to the diocese, to the office, and Michael Curry is going to open his, and while he is opening it, I'm going to read to you what it says, because when you see it, you will be very impressed, and I would like to thank Debbie and Ricky Evans. Ricky? If you ever want anything done, be sure that's where you go. They can take dirt and make it beautiful. And what they've taken and made beautiful is wood from our chapel. September 2018, Southport, North Carolina. On this date, St. Philip's Episcopal Church and St. Philip's Chapel of the Cross suffered major damage following the landfall of a relentless storm, Hurricane Florence. While much of the interior of the 175-year historical Chapel of the Cross will be repaired, parts of the beautiful wood had to be removed. However, some pieces of the discarded wood were salvaged, reclaimed, and refashioned into this cross.
Oh, wow.
Florence rendered the parish without our physical church building for the foreseeable future. This cross represents the resiliency, strength, and love of St. Philip's family as we continue to worship and follow God's call for us. With sincere thanks and appreciation for the prayers and support of Presiding Bishop Michael Curry from St. Philip's Episcopal Church, Southport, presented December the 9th, 2018 at the Oak Island Moose Lodge, or as we call it lovingly,
St. Bullwinkle's.
And the inscription on the back for the diocese says the same thing, except it is presented to the diocese.
Well, I can tell you this. There are a few things that I don't have to ask a committee for, and that's what goes on the walls of the Episcopal Church Center. And this is going on the wall.
We have one other gift. We were talking earlier, and Bishop Curry said, you know, this. I said, where do you put all the stuff that you get as a presiding bishop? Is there an archive somewhere? And he said, well, there's a room, and there's a whole lot of stuff, but it doesn't have written on it when it was given or by whom or whatever. So, add a girl for doing that. That's really great. Thank you, Ricky and Debbie. But this also hangs on the wall. And we want you to know that it took a long time to find an exact likeness.
Do I open this?
We want to introduce you to Bishop St. Bullwinkle.
We're going to make sure the whole Episcopal Church knows about this. Incredible.
You see? Even better than the disco ball. The rest of the announcements are in your bulletin. Please read them. Just two things I want to say. Christmas Eve services here are at 5 and 10. 5 and 10 here. So we'll wish the moose a Merry Christmas and hang a wreath over his nose or something. And secondly, if anybody can make it, tomorrow night is the 6th anniversary of the shootings in Newtown. And every year, part of a group that I'm involved with does a prayer vigil. It's for gun owners and for non-gun owners. It's not a political group. But we do a vigil to commemorate those shootings and all who have died, not only in the United States, but in Wilmington in the past year. It'll be at 6 o'clock at St. James in their major hall. And if you're free and can be down there, hope you'll join us, because it's a wonderful and moving service, because it includes an imam, a rabbi, a Roman Catholic priest, and me. And Desmond Tutu and Bishop Curry. Of course. But if you can make it, that'd be great. Walk in love as Christ loved us and gave himself for us an offering and sacrifice to us.